Good evening and welcome to another Cold Waters video with Commander Darkwing Glacier. So in our last mission we landed some seals on a oil rig and we rescued it, and now I'm going to check our orders to see what we're doing this time. Okay, recent satellite overflights have shown large quantities of Russian weaponry loaded on Chinese freighters. Believes these ships will transit to Shantou. The PLA must not be allowed to get these reinforcements. You are therefore to intercept and sink these freighters before they can make safe harbor. Beware of commercial shipping. Visual identification advised. Okay, so this means we're probably going to end up in shallow waters. So we are over here at Guam, and we need to get over to Shantou fast. So we'll make a beeline to the Philippine Sea. Hopefully that's not our target right there. Okay, past. Yeah, it looks like further search deemed unproductive for the orders to be transmitted. So that was a failure. Looks like they landed their supplies. And better luck next time for us. So satellite photos show that an enemy battle group armed to the teeth with cruise missiles is preparing to sail from Ningbo. So intelligence estimates it'll make a conservative patrol in the vicinity of the Spratly Islands. So we have to locate this group and sink as many ships as possible. Alright, let's take care of that. So Ningbo is up here to the north. So I think we will head south of Taiwan and hopefully be able to intercept them. Oh, well, we just ran into somebody. Let's see what these guys are. Alright, new sonar contact bearing 303, designate Sierra 1.
Sonar new contact bearing 303, designated Sierra 1. Con sonar new contact bearing 254, designated Sierra 2. Make turns for 5 knots.
Alright, let's slow down. Multiple contacts. Let's rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
And start classifying targets. Alright, now we get some active sonar going.
Maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
This looks like a Luda.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
I'm guessing this is not our mission target, but rather it is just a patrol that we happen to run into. So this looks like a Jiangwei.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Guessing this target might be some kind of a merchant. Yes.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Okay, so this Luda is supposedly 30,000 yards away. Let's see where this sonar's coming from. Okay, we have a weak ping from the Jiangwei. Minus 26 on active, so he does not pick us up, or he is not going to pick us up. Fortunately, the water is nice and deep. Looks like we do not have active sonar from the Luda. Oh, there we go. We got a ping from the Luda, and that was loud. So he actually may pick us up soon. So let's go deep. Dive, make your depth 800 feet.
Make depth 800 feet, dive high.
Okay, the Luda still at 29,000 yards. Okay, let's set our torpedoes to run shallow. Okay, this Luda is actually firming up nicely. 28,000 yards. So there's this Yangwei. They're just making lots of noise. They're going 20 knots. Let's accelerate time until we get down to our depth. Aha, it's much closer than I thought. Both of them are. All right, so we are between them, which is not what we want. Because if each of them responds and fires torpedoes, we could be caught between a rock and a hard place. So what we will do is we will just be quiet and see if we can pass between the two of them. Helm come right, heading 275.
Come right to 275. Helm aye.
The Luda is still at minus 15. Jiangwei is at minus 13. So if we're patient, we might be able to pass between the both of them, and then we can take our shots. Of course, we have to be ready to fire at any time because this is getting closer to detecting us. Okay, the Luda looks like he could pick us up at any minute. We just gotta be careful. Alright, I think they detected us. We're gonna have to take our shots. Firing point procedures. Sierra 1 the Luda. Tube 2. Bearing 018, range to enable, 3,400 yards, weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 2.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Great. Firing point procedures. Sierra 2 the Jiangwei. Bearing 203, range to enable, 4,900 yards, weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 3.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
There we go, our 2 shots. Reload tube 2. Yeah, I think they definitely detected us because this Luda's coming right at us. We're gonna have to take another shot on the Luda. Snapshot tube 4. Bearing 005.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir. Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
And there's a torpedo. But it does not look like it has us. It's just doing a circle search. Do I hear a helicopter? I think I hear a helicopter. That's an MPA. Just dropped a sonobuoy. Okay, looking at our torpedoes. Everybody's going up to the surface.
Con, fire control, con sonar, noisemaker bearing 006.
That's good news. Dropping noisemakers. Looks like our torpedo's going right on that
Con
Luda.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 359.
There's our first torpedo closing in on the Luda. Looks like he might have evaded. He's not going to evade our second one, though. Oh, those torpedoes came awfully close to each other.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 357. Contact breaking up. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Is our next torpedo? At least I think this is it.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
Well, we got him.
197.
Okay, reload tube 3, reload tube 4. Helm come left, bearing 221.
Come left 221. Helm aye.
So that worked out okay. Let's see if we can get out of here. Nope, there's aircraft and there are weapons nearby. There goes the torpedo.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Still aircraft and weapons nearby. Helm come right, heading 275.
Come right 275. Helm aye.
Yeah, our torpedo is still circling the Luda.
Con, helm, steady course.
But I think we will do just fine. Still weapons, so we gotta wait for that torpedo to run out of steam. So we will accelerate time a little bit. Torpedo still is searching. And there it goes. We have aircraft nearby, but he's not going to be there for long. He's probably going to give up soon, or we can hope. All right, we can leave combat. Yep, we sunk the Ludo, we sunk the Jiangwei. This was, yeah, not our mission target, which I expected. But we will save the game. And we will head, oh, looks like we ran into some submarines. New sonar contact bearing 37, designate Sierra 1.
On sonar, new contact bearing 037. Designated Sierra 1.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots.
And go ultra quiet.
Break shift for ultra quiet. Con sonar, new contact bearing 033. Designated Sierra 2.
All right, so we got some submarines. Whoa, that looks close, but that's not it. Okay, okay, it looks like a Han.
Con sonar, Sierra 1. Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Our second target looks suspiciously like a humpback. But we will go through the database to make sure. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as biologic.
So we could just have this single Han. He's heading away from us. Alright, if we have this good of a detection at him, he's got to be a heck of a lot closer than 23,000 yards. At least that's my guess. But looks like we're already in his baffles. So we could take a shot at him. I think we'll hold this course for a little bit. See if we can get a better bearing on him. He's going further away. I think we'll take our shot. Fire and pump procedures. Sierra 1 to Han. Tube 4, bearing 043. Check fire. Let's see how deep he is. He's shallow. All right. Bearing 041, range to enable. 10,000 yards, weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 4.
Shoot tube 5.
Oh, sorry.
Aye, sir.
Tube 5. He's deaf as a post because we're in his baffles now, so we will just accelerate time and let our torpedo do its thing.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating.
So maybe he heard us. Whoa, there he is. He's a lot closer. That's what I thought. And there he is.
Con, fire control, weapon. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 036.
Alright, we're going to steer this torpedo right in because the last thing we want to do
Weapon acquired.
is we don't want to hit that whale, which is sitting right there, minding his own business. We don't want to give him any problems and ruin his day. Let's have our torpedo.
Con sonar,
Oh,
noisemaker
there's the
bearing
noisemaker.
037.
And there he goes. Alright, that was easy. We will leave combat once again. Return to mission objective immediately. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. So we will save. Get back to our mission. We'll just patrol back and forth. See what we can do here. There he is. Oh, we gotta catch up to him. Ugh. He was going fast. Alright, we're gonna have to slow down really fast. We may be counter-detected as soon as we start.
Con sonar, make turns. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Alright, how deep are we? Okay, we're at 600 feet, so that's good. Okay, there's a very weak layer.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 081.
Whoa.
Designated Sierra 2.
What are you?
Con sonar, new contact bearing 080. Designated Sierra 3.
This could be a Romeo.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 046. Con
Yipe.
maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
What's this?
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
Okay. What's this target? This could be a trawler.
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
Okay, we might have to take a quick shot at this Romeo. Ultra quiet.
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
What is this? We're getting pinged by it. Sierra 3. Classify this thing fast. There's our Romeo. This could be a Luda. Looks like a Luda.
Con
Sierra 1, what are you? Jianghu.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Okay, let's look at the picture here. Okay, our Romeo is turning away. Our Luda could be detecting us soon, but I think we're going to have to take 2 shots at these guys, and then we can go after the Jianghu. Alright, so we're going to have 2-5 go after the Luda. And, whoa. Okay, Luda's further away than I thought. Alright, we can wait a minute, see if we can get in the baffles of one of these guys, especially since this Romeo is turning away. Okay. Accelerate time just a little bit. Okay, so the Jianghu's a lot closer. We have a very good track on him. So we will have Tube 2 go after the Jianghu. Tube 5 go after the Luda. Tube 6 on the Romeo. As soon as we get the Romeo's baffles, we'll take our shots. Luda's coming back. Does that mean does he detect us? Okay, the Luda looks like he just could be going on a patrol route. Alright, we have good enough contacts, and the Jianghu looks like he's turning, so we're going to engage. Firing point procedures. Tube 2, Sierra 1, the Jianghu. Range to enable, 9,000 yards, bearing 351. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot Tube 2. Shoot Tube 2.
Shoot Tube 2. Aye, sir.
Firing point procedures. Sierra 3, the Luda. Bearing 0 at 5. Range to enable 5,800 yards. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot Tube 5.
Shoot Tube 5. Aye, sir.
Firing point procedures. Sierra 2, the Romeo. Tube 6. Range to enable 6,000 yards. Bearing 135. Ship ready. Weapon ready. Shoot Tube 6.
Shoot Tube 6. Aye, sir.
Now we wait. I don't feel like we necessarily need to go to torpedo evasion yet, but we need to be ready to do so. So far nobody's reacting. The Romeo is turning towards us, but very slowly, and he would increase power if he was actually going to be, if he heard us. So far so good. Accelerate time just a tad. Okay, 2-5 just went active. Let's control them. Go after the Luda. Torpedoes going towards the surface, and there's our target.
Weapon acquired.
Weapon acquire on the Luda. Tube 6 just went active. And the Romeo is turning away, so I'm guessing he heard it. Yep.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Okay, good news. We're on the Romeo.
Con
Last torpedo just went active. Tube 2. Or enabled, I should say. So we will steer him on target.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
God, they didn't even fire back at us.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 071. Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 140.
There goes the Romeo.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 350.
Let's steer this torpedo back on target.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 065. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Now, these guys can drop noisemakers all day, but I don't think they're going to get away.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Alright, I'm steering this guy back towards the Luda. Don't want to play any more games with this guy.
Fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 351.
Oh, we're going to steer you all the way in.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last
There goes the
bearing
Luda,
0,
and there goes the
5,
Shanghu.
9. Contact breaking up.
No vessels, weapons, aircraft, or flooding. Sunk all 3 targets. Excellent job! Your neutralization of this high priority target will severely reduce the enemy's ability to hinder trans-Pacific convoys. I'm kind of surprised that this target was so small. I figured a larger fleet. So that was pretty successful. 3 missions in a row, and we took out all of our targets very easily. I don't even think we were fired upon, so that's excellent news. So safe transit by convoys, which is great. Alright, so the next mission will be NavOps plans to forestall new enemy operations by hitting warships in port and the port facilities themselves. So we're going to need to load 8 TLAMs, which means we're going to have to go back to Guam and get them. So I think that's a good point to start this mission, or stop this video, and we will take out the port in our next mission. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.